you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right. Thanks for joining us again for WLBT First Alert Weather Plus at 6:30. I'm meteorologist Elise Ushman, joined by meteorologist Ashley Civic.
Yes.
Lucky you guys. What's not lucky for us is that tomorrow's the First Alert Weather Day. Womp womp.
Yep. We've got a cold front that's going to be moving in and also bringing us our next chance for showers and thunderstorms, some of which could be on the stronger side. So here's what it's looking like if this wants to go. There it is. This is what current satellite and radar is showing us. That system that's further off to the west right now in Oklahoma, reaching all the way up into Iowa, is actually our system that's going to bring us our next chance for those stronger and thunderstorms. But we're not expecting them until tomorrow evening. So again, First Alert Weather Day in place as we are going to be expecting this line of storms to move in. I would say starting around 5 o'clock or so, and then continuing to around midnight before things are all said and done. And all modes of severe weather will be possible. Damaging wind and hail are the highest likelihood, but tornadoes can't be ruled out, especially the further north you go and in that enhanced risk. That's where the energy is most favorable right now, at least heading into tomorrow evening.
Yeah, so we're expecting to see the worst of the weather along and north of Interstate 20. Once it pushes further south of I-20, you're still going to have some thunderstorms. They may still have some gusty winds, but most of them are not going to be at that severe potential. And there's also going to be a chance we see some scattered showers before the actual front gets here. So what you see popping up here between 2 and 3 p.m., that's just some light to moderate rain that we're expecting to see on and off. Bring the rain gear with you as you head into your Tuesday. And then, like Ashley said, between 5 and 6 p.m., that's when we'll start to see that cold front itself push into the area. And as it does so, we're going to have hot, muggy conditions, very unstable atmosphere going on.
Yep.
Some pretty decent energy for those severe storms that will have the damaging wind or the large hail, and also decent energy, at least until about this 8 p.m. hour, for us to see some tornadoes as well. And again, once this pushes south of Interstate 20, all of the energy kind of decreases a bit. And while we'll still see some rain, it's just not all that impressive.
No, yeah. It's pretty much going to be done with by around midnight, maybe a little thereafter. But again, showing you what that energy is looking like. It does look like it's highest around 6 o'clock or so. But also take notice that it's not exactly lining up, but it also really quickly drops off just after sunset or so. And while there is still going to be some around, it drops off pretty quickly throughout the rest of tomorrow night. And then as that front pushes through, it pretty much pushes out all of that energy with it. So after about midnight, we're pretty much done with the severe weather threat heading into the next couple days at least. So again, highest threats looking like damaging wind, hail, and especially the further north you go, north of I-20, tornadoes will also be a little bit of a concern as we head into tomorrow night. But luckily, that front will move through, and then we're looking at some pretty nice weather conditions starting on Wednesday, and they should last through about Friday before things start to heat up again into the weekend, back into the upper 80s and low 90s.
But I don't think I'm not going to find any fault with this 90s for your forecast on Saturday, because that's going to be the best day for you to do some of those Memorial Day weekend plans. And typically Memorial Day weekend plans include pool days, boat days, grilling, shooting fireworks, getting outside, and doing
summer.
Yeah, it's your kickoff to summer. It's going to be feeling like early summer, like we would expect. And I do hope that you have a chance to soak this up on Saturday, because we're going to be having an increase in moisture by Saturday, and then by Sunday into Monday, it looks like more rain in our forecast.
Yeah, especially on Monday. Definitely going to be a pretty wet Memorial holiday. But it also looks like we may see a couple chances for showers to continue through next week as well. So if you have any, you mentioned yard work earlier, definitely get that done before Sunday, because after that, there may not be a good chance to get any of that done, or pretty much any outdoor activities done without having to dodge the showers. So
yeah, or without getting your mower stuck in a low spot in the grass. It's gonna be soggy between now and the next 10 days. We're expecting to see somewhere between an inch and another inch and a half of rain. Mind you, again, we are already well above the normal total for the entire month of May. So I'm not going to say we don't need any rain. It's not a bad thing, especially when it's the growing season and it's keeping us a little bit cooler generally whenever we do have the rain in the picture. So just try to get your things done, your outdoor things, all of them in the breaks between the rain, and we'll just accept it and appreciate it while it's here.
Right.
Nothing here right now, though.
Yeah. Definitely not too bad of a Monday evening. Definitely still seeing a little bit of sunshine. But overall, going to be relatively quiet, but still pretty muggy heading into the overnight hours. And by the time you head out for your Tuesday morning commute, and then again, first alert weather day for tomorrow evening, as we'll be dealing with the cold front that drops in, also bringing us those chances for some stronger storms. It's also, I forgot to put it in here, but it's also going to be pretty windy tomorrow.
Yes. Winds gusting as high as 40 miles per hour on your Tuesday. That's going to go for most of us. There are a few places where the potential for that is a little lower, but you'll still see some pretty breezy conditions. Just something to keep in mind. Wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour can knock down, weak limbs that have just been kind of waiting to make their way down. So just watch out for any debris. Tomorrow is my trash day, so hopefully my trash can is not, down the street when I get home. If you are going to be home after trash pickup, go ahead and bring that baby in, because it might be in the neighbor's yard if not.
Yeah.
But that's about it for us. Enjoy your muggy Monday evening and come back here tomorrow starting at 4:30 in the morning for our first alert weather day. Of course, we've got more details coming up for you tonight at 10 on WLBT, as well as 9 on Fox 40. I will be here for that.
Yes.
And Ashley and I will be here same times for you tomorrow as we were today.
Yep.
To bring you the latest.
And we'll be here until the threats end. So,
Yep.
yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, and have a good night.